talking till 3, sharing old stories, just them and me. The world's fast asleep, but we're wide awake, sipping on coffee, no plans to break. Time fades away as the night drifts on, lost in the laughter, the dark nearly gone. No need for answers, no reason why, just two souls awake beneath the sky. No rush to stars and soft street lights, starting or ending, it feels just right. Up late with a friend, the world's at rest, these quiet chats, yeah, they're the best. So here's to late nights, the quiet and deep, with a friend by your side when you should be asleep. In the calm of the night, life feels bright, ending or starting, we're feeling just right. Time fades away as the night drifts on, lost in the laughter, the dark nearly gone. No need for answers, no reason why, just two souls awake beneath the sky. No rush to stars and soft street lights, starting or ending, it feels just right. Up late with a friend, the world's at rest, these quiet chats, yeah, they're the best. No rush to stars and soft street lights, starting or ending, it feels just right. Up late with a friend, the world's at rest, these quiet chats, yeah, they're the best. These quiet chats, yeah, they're the best, yeah, they're the best. These quiet chats, yeah, they're the best, the quiet and deep best.
Good morning, everyone, and I think I'm doing YouTube wrong because I woke up this morning. Normally, I don't watch YouTube at this hour, and I fell over Karen Krusty Pandy's stream. She has 1,300 people watching her, and I think it's about the stupidest people I've ever met. Someone claims Karen Reed is testifying when she's giving interviews. It's amazing. Someone claims testifying is, and these two
and paperwork, right? Like that. Tim Bradle, when he was a ADA over at Suffolk County, he was calling his witnesses junkies at some point. Are you going to go tar and feather him too? I know you're not.
Yeah, and I mean, even worse, wasn't he connected to a case where somebody spent a little extra time in prison?
Same case.
Same
case.
Oh, okay, yeah. What a good guy.
Yeah, he's got disciplinary hearings coming up in January and February on that to see what he's going to be disciplined for.
Jeepers Christ! I can have 1,000 people watching me just being drunk with some weirdo in, I don't even know, 70s disco glasses. And I won't stream snipe her because she'll probably hit me with a copyright strike. I just got out of my cactus strike on Twitter. I'm well, he's wearing I don't know who he is because this is the first time I didn't even know she had a channel. I thought she was doing community service, or at least she owes the state 80 hours of community service or something like that. But she does nothing. Her show today is about, I think, bitching about Mike from the Young Jerks. Mike is the nicest guy. He did a stream yesterday asking for a little bit of peace because all of the shenanigans going on, and now she's attacking him, and her entire stream is just Turtle Boy's an asshole. No, Jemima isn't here. Is there any lawyers, anyone who knows a lawyer, any police officers here? She claims that the police wouldn't bring rape charges against Aiden because the victim didn't want to press them. I don't. Didn't America have something called Me Too a couple of years ago that really makes all of those rape charges go right to the top? And even though the victim doesn't want to press charges, when there's a, as they claim, video of it, which the police saw and said, nope, didn't seem like it was great, they would press charges anyway. I'm sitting here thinking, ¿dónde está la retrato? And a thousand people. It's not, YouTube doesn't pay well for views, but if she can get 1,000 people there for an hour, that's a couple of $100 she can make out of that. Maybe $100 she can make out of that. That's pretty good. I don't do that. I'm lucky if I get 1,000 views on a video these days. I should get high and stream. Well, I don't. Yeah, she'll probably. I have to go through it and say, well, fair use. Looking for weirdo volunteers? No, I'm just well. If can you put on a couple? I don't know. He never shown his face. Their jokes. He kind of looks like there's a guy who covers popular culture called Beardo. He has the same glasses and a big beard, but he has a personality. He's not just sitting in the dark saying, "Yeah, Aiden is an asshole. Aiden is an asshole. Aiden is an asshole. The asshole is Aiden." Mike was invited on his show, her show tonight. He wouldn't go. I wouldn't go either because you can't discuss. I saw when a little bit of when Sean was on there. It's kind of like when you have one of the drunk streams where when there's 10 people on the panel and people are getting a little bit drunk and they just yell at each other all the time. That's why I tried to do the Stabby days. I think the biggest we go is like 5, maybe 6 people because then we'll just start talking over each other. Doesn't do good content. But the amount of gaslighting going on in that, I'm a liar. I am the grifter. Someone said I was the Turtle Boy grifter. Please, I am not a Turtle Boy grifter. I hardly ever talk about Turtle Boy. But I am looking for...
Oh my gosh, you guys! There's a class called Basic Grifting. Should we all learn how to be grifters together?
I am the Grift King. Of course I'm a grifter. I'm a YouTuber. Everyone grifts on the YouTube. I do a show at 5 in the morning my time just to grift a little bit more. But I don't grift off Turtle Boy. I hardly ever go on Turtle Boy's channel because he always streams at 2 o'clock my time. So I don't even know what he's been streaming about today. Half those people are Sean's people. Well, Sean's people used to be... I've seen my people, Turtle Boy's people, Mike's people, Glarus people on Sean's channel. So all of them are the same. You're a law enforcement officer. You would say police would, if they had video evidence of a rape, would press charges, even though the victim said, nah, please don't do it. Right? Yeah, that's such a stupid. Yeah, well, I don't really drink on stream, so maybe that's why I don't grow. Someone said, "Oh, you're grifting for your new channel." I thought I can barely get enough content for one channel. What did I make a new channel? I don't know. Hey, out and about with Diane. Been a second. Yeah, it's. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because the case is in a lull and you need something. That's why I move around from case to case. Some cases work, like the Can Read, got a ton of views on that. Other cases, like that McKinley case I'm covering right now, I can't crack 100 viewers. I make the same numbers watching that trial as is here now. which is wonderful. Every view is a wonderful view, and I get to hang out with all of you. But it's not everyone is a winner. But if you don't move around and don't really have any other content to cover, you might get into a little bit of a slump, and then you might llama, drama, llama, drama, llama, llama, drama, drama, llama, drama, llama, llama, ding dong, drama, 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 drama. Drama works. It sells. That's not true. They couldn't press them because of lack of evidence. It's domestic VVs that doesn't have choice now. But if a SA Vic won't testify, but they watched the video of the encounter where they said, no, she claims she passed out. She didn't. She was participating. It was taken out of context with, like everything else is on that front. Boom, 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 boom. Drunk panels. It's. I can't watch it. Maybe my ADHD or that I don't have gets too much, but I just want to watch a show where you can follow along in the conversation. They completely gang up on the person as well. Yeah, if you do panel shows, I don't know how many of you are here from the good old blood sports days where people were just yelling at each other, and everyone was sitting, and it was fine, and it made a ton of money and a ton of views. But in reality, it was just stupid. It's kind of like me on Twitter, just yelling at people. From now on, I won't be saying cactus on Twitter. But a lot of people were just having these, well, let's discuss, is blue blue or is blue yellow? And they could just yell at each other. And 2-on-1, and it will just turn into a shout fest. And all these lol cows was born back then. Got a ton of views, but you have to stay in that mode. And I think no one really wants. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I don't want to do it. Well, it's because he is a little the mystery man. It's kind of like the Phantom of the Opera, that you can only see half his face makes him a little more intriguing. And that he stole a girl and built a house underneath in the sewers. It must be very damp down there. You need a t-shirt that says Grifting, the most ungrifty grifter who's ever grifted. I have it. Pixie, maybe you should watch me a bit more. I have a t-shirt saying Grifter. I have a Tumblr saying Grifter. I have my own grifting merch. You can buy it on my store. That's grifting. Chloe, I am trying to do this a couple of times, 3 times a week, because I have to get up at 4:40 in the morning to do this. But I like it. Just be a little more loose. Don't have a subject. Just pick up whatever I want to pick up. Baker at bedtime. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. Get drunk on a rational thought and sometimes justice. I don't know if I could get drunk on that. I could yell a lot about it, but I don't drink. Have been following Andrea Burkhardt coverage of what do you think RA is guilty, not guilty? I don't know enough. Last week I reached out to last week for you, previous week from us. I reached out to Andrea because I don't know enough about the case, but she has been swamped, and I totally understand it. I don't have the time to sit up and watch her shows because she's another person who, and it's because it ends so late. She streams at, I think she starts streaming at 1:30, 2 o'clock my time. So I just don't have the time to watch the coverage of it. I can't tell you anything. I know there's a lot of crap going on with that Grace Randolph, who's kind of implying that Andrea is lying. I saw a lot of people blowing up on Andrea because in that case as well, it's like the Karen Reed case. You have the guilty, not guilty crowd, and you must obey to us, or we will yell at you, which is a stupid take. Because if you can give me a rational reason why you believe, that's what I did in Krusty's chat. I said, what evidence is there Karen Reed did it? It's just because you hate Turtle Boy. And everyone said, well, she did it. Don't tell me why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. We can discuss all of that. I don't know enough about the Delphi. I know the Odinism thing is kind of stupid because it has nothing to do with what's called Asa fate, which is the real thing. The Odinism is made from a crazy Danish lady in Florida who was a fan of the German Austrian painter. I don't know if it has any bearing on it. I read somewhere that they had positioned them in the same way as when Odin sacrificed himself for 7 days to get knowledge. But I don't know enough about it. What I know is I see people who I like attacking other people I like because they get so invested in guilty, not guilty. And I think it's stupid because we were friends 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, a month ago. And now we have to hate each other over a trial because I just have a different opinion. I got it after the Karen Reed case when I started covering the Benefield trial. I was a misogynist, sexist pig who just grifted the Karen Reed case because I wanted to have views. No, I just saw Ashley Benefield I thought she was believable. A lot of people didn't see her as believable. That doesn't mean I'm a smexist pig or that you are late in French or anything like that. It just means I have my eyes. I watched the trial. You have your eyes. You watch the trial. We discuss it. I was wrong according to the jury. That's fine. I won't say people are stupid or clearly just do it for the clicks or whatever. I'm at the belief that everyone, this between you and me, everyone can form their own opinion and we don't have to agree. I know 2024, it's a revelation. Andrea and Lawyer Lee, I don't know Lawyer Lee. I've seen her a few times. Seems like someone I would like to talk to as well. Justice for the victims is not Logan Prince Lover. I totally agree with you. But sadly, a lot of people, especially there are kids involved in that case. When there's kids, people tend to turn up the we must find someone no matter who guilty. And I don't know if they do in this case. I don't know enough about it. He could have done it. He couldn't have done it. I see Nick bring up stuff on the twat when I'm not banned for saying cacti. But I don't know about, and again, I think it's injustice to the defendant that we can't follow along because as I hear it and see it, there's a lot of shenanigans going on in that case. And I like sunlight is the best disinfectant. I would love that Danish cases also were televised, even though most of it would just be me sitting as I do in most cases. They were post branches were cut and placed on top of the. I don't know. I just heard something about it. I thought she was hung from a tree because the story is that how is it he I can't turn some. Well, I'll go faster. Isn't it that he was hung? This is a person hanging from one leg, upside down, where he hung himself for 7 days, and then he cut out his eye and threw it in Mymer's well to get knowledge about the runes. I can't remember. It's how Odin became the top god, but it's not a practice in the faith. You don't do that. It's not. It has no significance in the faith. Uh, we have a temple to the old gods. It's becoming more and more popular. It's coming back that, and it's not that racist crap they are using over there. The old faith, where it's more you're praying to the power of nature, it's coming back, and we have a temple on my island. One of my buddies that I used to do politics with actually has a podcast about that belief system that Asa believe, which has nothing to do with Odinism. They do have those parties, and but there's nothing like that. No human sacrificing and all that. I don't even know if they blowed. Bloat is what they called it when they back in the day when they sacrificed like a chicken or an ox or something. That's a bloat. I don't even know if they do that anymore. But I have a buddy who he would strongly disagree about them using his faith to say it has anything to do with it. Austria painter Oskar Kokochka. I think he was Ukrainian, wasn't he? I'm not sure. I am in a silly musical mood. Yeah, but again, this is my I let my hair down streams. We should all and we should all discuss. That's the thing. We just had an election where a lot of people got angry at each other just because of a little cross they put on a piece of paper. Yeah, man, it's more important. No, in reality, the neighbor who lives next to you, it doesn't matter who they voted for. Politicians have made us hate each other, which is stupid. We have it in Denmark too. We have it all over the world. Because we should all be allowed to say, well, I would like a society where we might take a little more from the rich and give to the poor. That's never how it works. That's what we do in socialism. Well, I'd like you could keep a little more. And you could have those kind of discussions. And then you could agree that all politicians were idiots and we should really cut the grass on Saturday and have a beer after. That's how we used to do it. I've been in politics for a lot of years. I don't ever. It's kind of like religion in Denmark. We don't talk about it because it's personal. It doesn't matter, and everyone can have the belief they believe in. It's just like think about all of it. Like I can't say. Well, it's late at night. It's like peens. Everyone is allowed to have a peen. You don't have to go show it to everyone, and everyone doesn't have to like your peen. So stop sending me those pictures. I was banned on X for saying, "Go find a cactus and sit on it." I had a 12-hour ban. Yeah, and remember, it starts with you. Next time someone wants to make it say, I really don't care about that. But did you see they have autumn mist on sale? I doing the disease no one talks about because I'm still not sure we can say the name on YouTube. I started because I lost my dad doing that. I'd lost my mom a few years before that, and I could see how lonely my dad got. I got into that mode about I could sit and piss and moan on Twitter all day or Facebook and say, well, government overreach or you're killing the old or whatever. No, I did once a week. I put up that I believe it was Tuesdays I did it. That the next Tuesday I would give away cake to someone. In the beginning, I said, if you're working in healthcare or you're in Denmark, we have a lot of at-home nurses. I don't know what you would call them there, but who takes care of the elderly. They're not trained nurses. It's kind of they take care of the daily welfare, and they were like the front edge. And we had our PM went out and said, well, thank you for all you're doing. And she gave them a cake that's one of the cheapest. It's kind of like a meme cake that the police eat, like your donuts, they eat this in Denmark. And I thought, well, F it. I'll make, if you work at the hospital or you are isolated, I'm going to give you some cake. And I made cake to more than 500 people at my home just to say thank you for all the work you're doing. Because I used to be that negative Nancy who just sat there, the world is bad. And I thought, no, I just lost my dad, and I'm kind of sad, and I'm kind of getting into a depression. I want to do something from someone else. So I just started giving cake away once a week. And it's amazing if you try and get into that mindset that you don't have to be negative. You don't have to, when they want to yell at you, you don't have to be there. You can just say, well, clearly that's your opinion, and just walk away. Don't tell them clearly that's your opinion. You're an idiot. Just say it's your opinion and stop there. I just, I don't know. I was just a revelation that came to me a little late because, again, I used to be the bulldog in politics who just yelled at everyone. I have the opposite opinion than the majority of people that live here, and I just keep my mouth shut. I definitely don't discuss it on social media. No, and then you can go on social media and be in a group where you can discuss it, but you don't have to make enemies just because I want to be right. It was too much work for one person in the short timeline. Oh, I missed something. Home healthcare providers, yeah, we call them social and health assistants or workers. It's at-home nurses. Just try to stay away from politics. I don't have the energy because you think different. And it's stupid because neither of all of these, well, any of these politicians you vote for, they don't care about you. They care about changing politics for the better for the country. No, they don't. So, home health aides. Caregivers. Yeah, it's. But again, it's just different words you have in different countries. Just the crazy, horrendous conditions that IA was in blows my mind. Solitary for only 3 months. That might make anyone say anything. Again, I don't know enough about it. I heard, was it 60 confessions in different... That's why I don't talk about it. I don't know enough. I heard snippets here and there, and that doesn't make me an expert. It'll just make everyone mad at me because I don't get any of it right. It's hard not to be a curmudgeon. Well, I found out if you really want to see something positive and do something positive, because I'm a grumpy grandpa myself, but start doing little bits of things that you can do. Allow that person with only 2 items in the checkout when you are clearly going to be there for 2 hours with your... Just say, hey, just go ahead of me. It amazingly how much it'll change your life. Just say, because they'll smile and you say thank you, and you needed that smile. So it's actually a self-paying goodness, which you shouldn't do, but it really feels good when they say, oh, thank you so much. Saying, well, I'm not in a rush, you can just go ahead of me. Just do that. It'll change your life. Smile at people instead of saying, they don't have any more butter on sale. It's so typical. Say, well, luckily someone is getting nice butter. I'll be back next week and see if you have more. Try it's a mindset thing, y'all. Try to get grounded in the positivity, y'all. I don't know. I just made a choice when my dad died that I've been an angry guy for way too long. I was angry at everyone when my mom died. She was 69 years old. I was angry at God. I was angry at the world. I was angry at everything. And then I got angry at myself, and you shouldn't be that. 3 Beers says whiskey has the best grinder profile. I don't know why 3 Beers. Go and check out whiskey's grinder profile, but I wish you two guys all the luck in the world, and I hope it'll be a long relationship that you both enjoy. Remember, don't always be a giver. Sometimes 3 Beers, you should be a taker as well. I know whiskey really likes to be a taker. What is it you say? A pitcher or a catcher? But now you found his grinder profile. Give him a, I don't know, do you swipe left, do you swipe right? And get on it, doggone it. Invite him out. Say, hey, whiskey, we've been hanging out in chats for this long, and now I finally found out you feel just like I do. So, won't you be my love? Won't you be my love? Go get him 3 Beers. And congratulations. Alan was a solitary for 13 months. That would be against the rules in Denmark, but we still do that. Hey, all y'all. So cool to listen and learning. Thanks. No learning will be done on this channel. Lawyer, does breakdowns of the week. Yeah, but again, Lawyer, does that either when I'm streaming or no one is really. What about Baker? I'm either streaming or I'm sleeping when people do stuff. There should be a special Baker time where I can catch up with everyone. Everyone get 5 minutes of a show so I can catch up with everything. Judge Golem makes Only Bev looks like a fairy princess. It's bad. Again, I hear all of this, and sadly, I don't know. I don't know enough. I wish I've been thinking about, because I know Mo is kind of on it. I know AJ is kind of on the case. Maybe try and invite those sweet young women on the show, and they can tell me about it, because I just don't know enough about it. And I did McKinley. It's Veterans Day today. Thank you to all the veterans out there. It's Armistice Day, so it must have been Veterans Day in England yesterday, maybe. Thank you all. We didn't participate in the first World Kerfuffle, so it's not really something special for us. But thank you all who served, made freedom free. But there might be a Lake and Riley hearing today, but only if they had something. So if not, I might try and see if I can get AJ or Mo on to talk about the Delphi, because I just don't know enough about it. Yes, it always, and you can't always. You have bad days just as much as anyone. But smiles. I try to do it at the gym, especially we had a lot of. Well, I call them young women because they're at the age of my kids, and you could see, because they are beginning to do more lifting, more than just the cardio and the donkey kicks that doesn't work. Ladies, don't waste your time donkey kick. Get squatting, and don't do the glute bridges. It's good. It'll tighten up, but it doesn't grow it. But you could see when they were walking around down in the free weight area. I don't know if you would call that, where you don't, when they walked off the machines, and I would walk over and say, hey, not creepy old guy going to hit on you, but if there's anything, if you need a spot, if you need anything, just let me know. And they you could see they kind of needed someone that would do that, because a lot of the young guys just do the classic whenever they were doing something, they were standing over there. So just be Be the ray of sunshine you want in your life, because maybe you won't get a full ray of sunshine, but you can get a reflection. And sometimes that's enough. I am a poet at this hour. Yes, being good to someone else makes you feel good. Set the grinder profile connoisseur. I don't know what grinder is. Oh yeah, that's the gay thing. You never know what people are going through on that particular day. No, and sometimes that smile can be just that ray of sunshine that person needs. And people will be happy. People will be so happy. Sometimes when I'm not streaming and I just come into a chat and someone just say, "Hey Baker, I wish you were covering this for all." It makes me feel happy because people like me. I'm so far behind. Jim Cox, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships to Lynn's 3 beers. Little darker. I am the princess. Shelly C. Vicky Kennedy. Kathy Trout. Denise Sells. Bees on Mars. Nanny Goat. And Sandy D also gifted 10 memberships. Come on, Vinosaur. Du er op tidligt i dag. Stephanie, I just saw her in Krusty's chat. Joanne. Is it? Yeah, that's Joanne. Janice. Happy in the Burbs. Mark McAdams. Joe Indy. Pitbull. What was the thing Pitbull always said in his stupid songs? Too sure real. Are you serious? Hardly ever. Brenda Bonami. Congratulations to all 20 of you. And thank you so much to Jim Cox and Sadie D. That weird guy in the corner was Nima 19079. Is that Nima? No, Nima is sweet. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, I hadn't seen you in a second, and then I saw you over. Tell me why people are watching that crap show. But Nima is Swedish, I thought. And even though I hate Sweden, I don't hate them enough to believe that was Nima. Thank you all so much, and welcome to the new 20 new members. Walking lunges with light weights. Yes, and deadlifts, and squats. Squat, and eat more. You can't grow in a deficit. Better do it. Small act of kindness is easy and meaningful. Yes, and even though people say, well, you only do it for yourself, doesn't matter. If you can brighten someone else's day by brightening your own, I'll allow it. Broken Baker has bedhead. Well, you should know. It is raining membership. It's not raining men in here. That's for 3 beers and whiskey. It's raining on. No, don't say that. No, I haven't seen Nima in a while either. She wasn't even here from our last Karen Reed stream. She popped into something else, and I was so nice to her, and she didn't come back. But we did have Kimmy. Oh, I missed them. I wish I wasn't being mean. I was being Danish. I don't know why. Oh, but she had 1,300 people watching that S show. And the people I got in fights with in the chat, do they really believe, or do they just hate Aiden so much? It's so stupid. It's set Nima 19079. What? He said she was a she from Sweden. I thought it was. I said that was my third favorite sweet. Oh. No, I wasn't on Krusty stream. I woke up, and when I wake up, I normally hit live on my YouTube just to see if anyone I know is doing something. I got up at 4:40 to do this morning show because je suis. Uh, and then I saw Krusty. Never ever seen her channel before. I knew there was all that blow up from the other day when Sean was on there, but I never knew she had a channel. And then I saw she had 1,300 people watching. Jeepers, I can't even hit 100. So I had to go in there and see if it was just hate watching. And then I started arguing with people in chat. Baker, you just preached that people should be better to other people to feel better. Yeah, but I feel better when I yell at idiots. That's not the right way to do it. Come on now. I'm sorry. Well, it's Monday morning. You have feed pics of beers for sale. Whiskey, as I just told Beers, I like your relationship. I wish you happiness now that you finally found love in a hard place. I don't know, but congratulations on it. And contrary to popular belief, don't share pics given in love. It'll just he won't send you anymore. But enjoy your new love. There's nothing like a new love where you can just sit and watch each other's eyes for 2-3 minutes without thinking, I really want to stab this person. It's called love. But enjoy it. I only went on for like 10 minutes to protect Mike. I knew I shouldn't have given her the view, but no, but it's like seeing that slow-mo car accident. Well, the police doesn't charge them. No, I can't even. I don't know why she was constantly sitting here with her vape so no one could see it. The police doesn't charge with grape if the victim doesn't want to. Uh, even though they're given the tape and could see it, they don't do it. Yes, they do. Do you even know the law? That's. Well, I don't care if KP people come over here as long as they respect everyone else and is friendly. I don't care what you believe. Just don't be an a-hole. Hey, Grumpy. Well, I don't know. I was looking at it when we began the show. I'm just thinking she's going to copyright strike the heck out of it. So, yeah. I'm having difficulty finding something with no drama to watch. Then watch me because no llama. No llama. No drama llama. No drama llama. No. I'm just yeah. Don't send nudes including the face lovers. No, because they can use it against you. Just remember that, Whiskey. It's a courtesy. Never take a picture of his old face. Scuba Steve. If you could put up with that for a minute, you like drama. It's just sitting in chat and people saying, "Well, I'm clearly objective. You're not. You're a grifter." So, what? Who? Yeah, for your new channel. What new channel? I don't have. Jamie yells at me enough because I only streamed 7 days last week. Wasn't enough for Jamie. Only 3 of them twice a day. But you can't talk to them. It's just, well, you're an idiot. Well, I know I am. I have papers saying I'm an idiot, but At least I don't show it as much. Yes, it'll run out on the 25th. No changes from them, even though it's against the law. YouTube upholds it. Boom, 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 boom. Where are the drama slammers? Not here, because there's no drama llama ding dong. I am stupid. I'm just I don't know if he tries to, but he looks like Beardo. Can I find Beardo on the YouTubes? But Beardo is kind of cool. It's not the Beardo I'm looking for. Is it Beardo you're looking for? No, I can't find him now. But he's kind of a cool guy. That I think, yeah. Smart people don't need 1,300 dummies watching and commenting. No, but smart people would like the money 1,300 watching. But a 1,300 live view channel is really good. If you look at live views, it's really good. She must be making some money on the YouTube channel, and I'm thinking, isn't she a welfare queen? I don't know how long. Well, do I want to? How many combined views? If anyone follows her channel, I don't want to look it up. How many views did she have tonight? Then I can roughly do the math of what she's made just on ads on the YouTube if she is monetized. Dun, 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 dun. I need to. Sadly, I can't because it's a real song, so I can't. Sunu, I must be invisible. I'm just talking too much, Linz. But I mentioned you earlier. Your birthday is on the 23rd of November. The 25th, I'm losing my Sinclair. I don't know she had a channels. No, neither did I till this morning. Doesn't seem like a channel I'll go on because I'm not an asshole. Said a viewership cut in half when she started KP. How many people are real V's versus bot? Maybe in that live. I don't think she has the money to buy bots. KP. Oh no, her view. It's the same with moldy crusted cottage cheese, who claims that, well, if Aiden didn't have Karen, he had no channel. None of his videos is on anything other than Karen. She's a money maker, and it's good. It's good money, but it's just the same stuff all over. So I could dip into it all the time too, but it gets stale. I should be more sleep deprived, is what you're saying. Yes, but want to know a secret? Hate watching pays the same amount from YouTube as love watching. No, you can just look up the channel name. It'll say how many views the last video had. Well, it's too fresh, so it's probably not. But on a good formula is every zero you put after 1,000 views is when you start getting paid. 1,000 views is $5. So 10,000 views is roughly $50, and then you can just add it up from there. But that's roughly how you can figure out how much you get paid. So even if you're hate watching, you're helping her getting that butt heavy, which she should be getting because she has those 80 hours of community service. Get out there, girl. You do your thing. You work it. She has like 1700K. Yeah, and the last video she did, YouTube does something where it kind of halves and then it doubles and then you can never the first 24 hours after a live stream isn't. But her 4,500 would then be that'd be like 20 bucks she made of that. She had, and I know people saying, well, that's not enough. Well, no, but if she then gets like 20 bucks in super chats, she's doing pretty well for someone who's not employed. It's probably higher now doing the Sean drama. I don't know. Yeah, but that you can't do the last video because it's so new. You can't do it. The Sean was 7,500, so that's 35 bucks in ad revenue alone, plus whatever super chats she hold in. That's pretty good work for an unemployed lady. I do the math, you do the music. I don't know. She should be, but when her usefulness as a CI for the MSP runs out, she probably has to do it. Even mentioning her stream raises her algorithm. Well, then everyone yell at your screen right now, the broken baker, so I can rise up in the algorithm. What's everyone talking about? Nothing really. It's just a more unbroken stream of consciousness. I found out my third favorite sweet isn't a sweet, so now I have only 2 favorite sweets, and I hate sweets because they lie to me. Every title is, yeah, I'm an idiot grifter because I don't do the clickbait. I don't do the fancy thumbnails. I should be better. Hate views won't get her super chats. No, it'll get her ad revenue and it'll boost her in the algorithm. And it'll do when I've seen this, especially when I was lucky that my channel blew up doing the can read. A lot of people will reach out to you when you have those crazy numbers. When I went from 4,000 subscribers to 12,000 subscribers, I got a lot of people reaching out to me saying, hey, you want to join my stream? Because people think I'll have 12,000 people. No, I'm almost stepping into 100 now on this stream. So thank you all for joining me on this absolute F show of a show. No cactus will be heard during the production. But if you have those views, people are thinking, oh, she must be doing something right. So it drives people to go see it. That case is important. Top content. Which case, Wicked Psych? And thank you for being a member for 12 months. Which case? Just sit down, relax, and have a beer. Well, that's another thing. If she's not doing anything wrong, don't report people. Please don't do that. I think that's why I got banned on X, is because people have I've been going hard at some people, and I think they might have just reported me for a lot of crap, so the AI was out to get me. If people do crazy stuff, say crazy stuff, yes. If they're not, just downvote them. If you don't like what they're saying, don't do the reporting. It's because it can really ruin a channel, and it's not fair. And you would hate it if they hit your favorite content creator after. So even though we don't like people, we still pay fair. It's everyone should be allowed to congregate with them, the people they like, even though we might think. So don't report streams, just downvote them if you don't like them. What does the amount of likes do? No matter if you like or dislike, it'll tell you. if you remember back in the day, I used to have the words on screen when I did my breaks because it did the same as the like. It really shut up my engagement, which made YouTube think, oh, something must have happened on that stream that's really interesting. YouTube doesn't know what's going on. It just sees that's a high engagement. People must love what they're doing. I'm going to send more people over there to watch it. So the like, I don't know if it's the same on YouTube as it is on Facebook, but it's a game of circles. And this is one of the things we talked a lot about when I was in politics. In here is me starting my stream. Within maybe 1 minute, if I can get 15 likes, it'll give me a reach of this circle. That's hard to see. Well, if I can get, I'm just putting in some random numbers. If I can get 50 likes within the first minute, it'll give me access to all of these. That means it'll recommend me to even more people. And if I can get 100 likes, it'll recommend me. But YouTube, because the way it's set up, it doesn't see a difference between likes and dislike. It just says, oh, people are really engaged in this stream. I'll recommend it to more people. That's why every YouTuber who is good at that game always start their stream saying, remember, now you're here. Please hit the like and subscribe and put on notifications so you can follow along for our great content. Because it'll remind people, it'll make me never hit the like on a channel because I hate it when people tell me to like and subscribe. But it is a thing you try to do to get people to engage with your content, because engagement shows YouTube, oh, people want to be here. I'll send more people over there. That's why you'll try and do those little tricks to, well, if you're a good streamer, I'm not. But you'll try and do it. That's why I did the words on stream, because it really drove up my engagement. The only problem was it made my stream so long that YouTube took away my views. So it works better for my engagement that I just have 2 separate streams now instead of just giving one full stream, because YouTube doesn't make sense. Whenever you go over 4 hours, it'll take away your engagement. Instead of saying, this guy have been running with 100 people for 4 hours, people must really love what he's doing. No, they'll just take it away. They don't want long streams. Thank you, Legendary. I know Hans Christian Andersen is your favorite. Well, and I got banned for saying, please go find a cactus and sit on it. Algorithm is stupid algorithm. I have my ban removed now, but they didn't tell me if it's they made a mistake or it's just I waited long enough with the dunce cap on. You are always in here with the beaver damn. Likes, dislike, and comments increase your placing in algorithm, just like more comments in live chats, the better. Yes, you will try and get, and I'm lucky, I have a very interactive chat, and that's why when I go on other people's channels, I'll try and write in chat, so because I know YouTube really likes an engagement in chat, because it'll see it as people must like being there. Yeah. 98 likes to 96 is a damn good number. Well, sadly, we are losing viewers all over the place. We just hit 99 and now we're down to 89. It's because I only have the black pen, because it's a little bigger than the white pen. So I need a whiteboard. I want the old YouTube where you could look up a topic or event and see people, even if 5 people were watching. I'm actually going around looking. That's why I hit the live button, because it'll recommend me some weird stuff. I met a lot of people just hitting the like button. Ada AJ, Crime and Coffee, all these people. I only because I hit the like button and I thought, I don't know. Went in there, cool vibe, and I have a little bit of a bigger audience. I'll send people over there and recommend them and try and promote them because I try to be a nice guy. One more to 100 likes. 103 likes now. Thank you all so much. Someone mistook me for a Dane yesterday. I guess you lost favorite Dane to me. Well, you do live in Denmark. So, yeah. I think it's just because a lot of people must have been reporting me because I've been going a little hard on the cottage cheese and the cafe fees. That's why creators don't like slowing down the chat. Less comments. Well, I do it when I hit my mods really want to do it when I hit like 500 people in chat. Luckily for them, it doesn't happen that often. I say normally I can keep up. Well, this is talking show, so I get into these rants, so it doesn't read chat enough. But normally I can keep up with like 200-300 people in chat. But if you get to a couple of thousand, I'll slow it down because it'll go really fast. And if you're talking to someone, maybe looking at something, and you have chat going, that's impossible. But again, at that time, your chat is beating so fast that it right now it says my viewer activity says you have a streams analytics. Where can I see? My chat rate right now is at 2. Normally on good shows I can get that to 3 or 4, and in the big shows I have had it at 6, and that's it's like people are saying when they go to Emily D. Baker's, they can't really talk to people in chat because the chat is just flying by. Always go hard. The latest like it better that way. No, then I like it. Do some more slowly. I take a shot on Fridays and have no appetite for at least 3-4 days. I try to force myself to eat something. Well, I don't know what. I hope you're not sick. Be better. Get better, not be better. Get better. Oh, you have a kid in your house. That's why. 500 doesn't bother me. No, but you're never around too much anyway. Yeah, it's it goes fast sometimes. Well, that's a long watch. Hopefully there will be someone doing something out there that can entertain you. I know it's funny how there's these lulls, and I think since the Karen Reed case, there's been a lot of lulls in cases. I don't know if it's because there's more special days in the fall. Yeah, that's the fall we're in now. But I think there's just weeks where nothing's happening, nothing's going on, and then all of a sudden there's 5 cases blowing up at the same time, and I've been getting some dots. I really want a good case. I want a case with a good lawyer, with a good story, with a good prosecution, a good judge. I want one of those where you can just sit there and enjoy it because it's been a bit boring lately. Good night. See you later, Anne. We had an important Canadian Native leader pass away last week. We learned his favorite story to tell chicken was Hans Christian Andersen's The Ugly Duckling. The Ugly Duckling is a great story to tell you about, and that's what I try to whenever people are getting in here with I want to make divisiveness because that's good. No, doesn't matter who laid the eggs. It's all about what you'll grow up to be, and doesn't matter. The people might laugh at you because you look a little bit different. you can turn into a swan in the end, which is a beautiful thing to think about because Hans Christian Andersen grew up the son of a washwoman. She was close in Odense. There's a popular myth that he's the son of illegitimate Ill- illegitimate son of a king, but probably not. His dad was just a normal worker. But even though he grew up in those surroundings, he grew up to be the most famous person in Denmark at that time, one of the most translated authors out there. So it doesn't matter that you were born in a dog pen; you can still grow up to be a swan, and that's a good lesson to have. Even though you get bullied, you can still succeed in life. And I think a lot of people should think about that. Stephanie, my penance for watching Karen. Well, your penance is watching her. That's not even the Catholic Church would put that on you. Mm-mm. When I go to live, I see gaming and car chases. The ones where people have police scanners and go live. Weather and random foreign languages are ones like, yeah, I don't know why Indian people is so big. I've just had a full week of Indian people stream sniping Fox News. Maybe because I saw some election stuff. But you just have to train your AI. I'm just putting it, don't recommend channel, and normally it'll go away. You sent me car chases at 2 in the morning. I'm not getting out of bed for a car chase, especially with a guy who was geriatric and couldn't drive. Ibarra should be something super polarizing. That's the Lake and Riley case. I covered the pre-trial hearing. There might be a hearing in it today. It's set to start, I believe, next Monday. Yes, next Monday it's set to start. As I said when I did the pre-trial, if we can be adults about it, don't turn it into a political yakking about border security and stuff like that. I don't care about that. The dead person doesn't care about that. You can discuss that later somewhere else. But if we can be grown-ups and just watch the trial, and I'm going to cover it, but I will turn the car around if people are starting to, well, if you just voted this or that, that wouldn't happen. She's dead. Show her at least that much respect. It doesn't matter who you voted for back then. She doesn't care. She's still not here. But yes, I will be looking at that if people are grown-ups. The last trial I did out of Atlanta, I was called a racist a lot of times. So Atlanta cases really isn't my jam, but it seems interesting. I've never seen an Arkansas car chase. Yeah, you sent me the slowdown version. I think no, there's a hearing today, a possible hearing today. What is the background on that trial? It's a young nurse student who got unalived at the campus by, and that's where people will start yelling because he was a illegal immigrant or whatever you call it. I don't care about that. I'm pretty sure she didn't care about his immigration status when he was stabulated. You can always go fix your immigration things in another channel. I'm pretty sure there's multiple channels that will talk to you about, even if it should or shouldn't be that. I don't. I'll talk about the young, I think she's 22 years old, who isn't here anymore. Sad case, grape strangulation, I believe. Yes, Jury selection, the 15th, trial proper on the 18th. Yes, but the last, I think they have plea bargain. Wasn't it for the plea bargain today? Is the last day for the plea, and the judge said if it's necessary, we will do a motions day to day, but only if it's necessary. So I don't know if it's necessary today. Could be, could not be, but if it shows up, I will be jumping on that one because I think the case looks interesting, even though it might end up with a little bit of a anger between some peoples. But we're all grown-ups. We all agree to disagree, and that we are allowed to have differing opinions. And chat died totally down. Looks like I lost connection. Do you have thoughts or an opinion before covering the case? No. Well, I have an opinion. I feel sorry for the family. I feel sorry for the victim. Do I have thoughts? I hope it's a good case. I hope justice is done. I don't do research because, as I told Jemima the other day, if I had to do research, I would have to remember what I'm covering when I'm done. I have a weird kind of brain that slots everything in. I'll keep most of it in there. Especially if I read it, I'll have all those weird little things stuck in my brain. And I don't want to have that. So I don't do much research. I like to go in raw, sit here like a juror, know nothing about the case. And then it's up to the state or the defense to tell me what happened. If there's pre-trial motions, yes, I'll watch some of them. I don't do it for every trial. I don't go looking for them, but big cases that I find interesting, yes, I do it. But I try not to form an opinion because that's what a jury is supposed to do. And I am just a jury in the way I'm covering cases. It's so no, I don't have any opinion about it. I try not to have because of course I've read some headlines and I've seen some yiggity yak on Twitch, but again, justice is getting the right person convicted. It's not just getting a person convicted. I know the name. I don't know what about it. Can you get new candles for your sideboard? Are they part of the whole thing? These ones, it's made by my nephews. I can get others. Hey, Megan and the dog Nate Jib. Well, welcome. It's a little less crusty over here, a little less slow in French. Yeah, I like to go in blind as well because we can hear all of this stuff in the media and come in and say it's a one and done case. Clearly, Karen Reed drove that car 60 feet in reverse, 24.6 miles per hour, hit John O'Keefe, smashed the glass, and he went flying. Or we could say that's what NBC Boston said, but that's not what the evidence shows. I'd like to do the last part. You're trying to eat. Oh, I should have my breakfast and go back to bed as well. I know, legendary. In my country, November 11 is our day to tell all veterans that thank you for your service. Yes, it's Armistice Day, I believe you call it in Canada. Well, thank you for that. We do that on the 7th of September. I don't know why, but that's just the day we do it because we don't have Armistice Day because we weren't part. We were neutral during the first kerfuffle. The second kerfuffle, we celebrate that, but we don't talk too much about. We were really friendly with them. But we have it the 7th of September. It must mean something, but we got it we only had like a Remembrance Day. In my town, we have done every, is it called Christ Ascension Day or whatever you call it, the day when he went to heaven. That's a day off in Denmark. We in our town since I believe 18 something, we had a march where we went to a graveyard because we had field hospitals from when Americans were running around shooting at each other. We were shooting at the Germans, as people should be. No, YouTube. So in 1864, we lost the war against the Germans. And we had a field hospital in my town because it was easy to sail from the battlefield up to where we live. And we have graves from a few of those people buried in that graveyard. So we had like a parade out there. And then we added on we have a route where we go the graves from 1864. Then we go down and remember actually Canadian British bomber crew that was pew-pewed down after a raid on Kiel, the place where they had the U-boats down in Germany. Then we walk down to the resistance fighters. Then we go to the sailors. We had a lot of Danish sailors who got torpedoes. So we do that on Christ Ascension Day in my town, but that's just a local tradition we've been doing for more than 100 years. I told you to stop saying go in raw. Well, then go in au natural. April is Anzac Day for the same reason. Remembrance Day. I'm 78 and don't want to be a curmudgeon. Don't be a curmudgeon. Be a barnacle. I don't know what a barnacle is, but I've seen it in chat. Someone called themselves a barnacle. Whatever that might be. No, I didn't sit on a cacti. I got banned on Twitter for telling someone to sit on a cacti. Apparently, Twitter doesn't like telling anyone to go sit on a cactus. What the hell? That's so weird. I don't understand that. But yeah. Gallipoli was such a bad military campaign. He really bungled that good old Churchill. But he was trying to open a third front. So you can understand why. But it was really bad. And even though we forget the Aussies and the New Zealanders a lot when we talk about it, they did a big number down there. But it's one of those battles we forget because it was so bad. Yes, 11/11 at 11 o'clock is when they signed the peace treaty in the forest, in the train car in the forest in Paris to end the First World Kerfuffle. Maybe that's why you can't say that on Twitch. It must be because cacti are protected because Twitter's full of violent threats lately. Funny-looking people are all angry for some reason. The same day I got banned for saying go sit on a cactus. I don't know if any of you saw that there was a lot of things going on in Holland the other day. Yesterday was what's known as the Crystal Night or Kristallnacht. That's the night where all the bad people in the Second World Kerfuffle trashed all the windows in places of worship for other people and businesses, and that's why it's called Kristallnacht because it looked like there was crystals on the floor because all the smashed glass. And that is normally used to remind us never again. And my Twitter feed was filled with people who, because of a little kerfuffle in the Middle East, were telling all of those to do way more than sit on cacti. That's okay for Twitter, but cacti, don't go there. No, but it's kind of like the Pacific Theater in Europe. We don't talk about what happened in the Pacific Theater. It's really big in America because that's kind of what make the Marines the Marines. Well, they've kind of been around since the halls of Tripoli. I know, but especially the Pacific Theater was what made them this famous. But we don't talk about the Pacific Theater because we don't care. It's the other side of the world. It's just what we focus on. Thank you so much, Big Dog, for gifting 5 membership to Jessica Wienand. Maybe Susan Norris. Hopefully, you're in family with Chuck Norris. Jane Summer, Laurie Grant, and Ray Actually. Thank you so much, Big Dog. Where's my pen? It's right here. Many of us enjoy this time of day. Well, I kind of enjoy. I'm the reason why I did it half an hour earlier is because I plan on going for an hour again today. It's an hour and 20 minutes, and I needed 1 more hour of sleep. So now it's 6:30. I'm gonna get my breakfast. Gonna hit the sack. Be up again at 8 and go to the gym. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do it at 11 Eastern from now on. I'm still trying to make it Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'm going to try and do these impromptu talk about nothing shows. Maybe we'll find a topic at some point. Maybe someone will make an assignment so we can get somewhere instead of just talking about nothing. I don't know why. Again, I've seen a lot of words out there. I like it here because the chat doesn't fly past. Well, that's the weird thing about being a YouTube creator. I want my chat to be twice as fast as Emily D. Baker's because that would mean I had one of the most successful channels on the planet because, oh my God, she has a great channel and she has great content and she has a great audience. But we will all like our chat to. On the other side, I know my kind of flavor is I like to talk to you people and interact a lot with my chat. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I really want to be a bigger channel because that'll afford me certain things that I can do. But I also kind of want to keep it small enough that people feel like they're at home. That's why I have the Discord being very open as well. So it's a place where people can hang and talk, watch movies, do all that stuff. It's kind of like that double-edged sword. I'm getting a bigger audience now because people are falling off other channels because that way it goes too fast. But I want to be that fast as well. But that's the constant circle you're trying to fit into. So yeah, today is Monday. Monday is Monday, but Grumpy, it's politics. They don't do calendars that well. So us who live in the real world, we know it's Monday, but let them believe. I love that you have a schedule for an impromptu streams. It's not impromptu, but it's just no content stream then. No speaky English, sir. It's oatmeal with a little bit of muesli and milk. That's what I get every single day. Oh my God, what? I do have great chat, yeah. EDB has intense mods though. Well, EDB has 1 million people watching her. She can't watch everything, and she has to trust her mods. And maybe I do have once every blue moon, I might have a mod meeting. Like today, when there was this person in my chat constantly asking questions where I'm just going to ignore it. I do speak to my mods and say, am I just seeing something weird here? And I just have a very heavy, don't do anything until I do tell you to. But again, if I had 20,000 people watching me, Jemima or Marissa might be a little more loose with the blocketed block. So yeah. My intros, well, I just make stupid music and put some videos to it because I don't know. I try to do them like 1.5 to 2 minutes, because then I can get on Discord and get on Twitter and say, hey, we're live now. I can make sure everything's running. I can let Jamie in because she's always late. Love you, James. So I need them. Some people are saying they are too long, but I've seen other channels that have 10-minute long intros. What the heck? Because then people will just go away and don't come back. Yakety yak, don't come back. Catching up with the Louis Marr trial. I can catch you up in 2 seconds. Not much evidence points to him. Every piece of evidence so far points to Van Patten. I think he's overcharged what we've seen so far. The only really hard-hitting evidence is her clothes was in his car, and he had a photo of her bound and gagged on his phone. Those are the two kind of weighty points. So I don't see. Yeah. Yes, if you like to hang out on the Discord, I know a lot of people are saying, "What's the Discord?" The Discord is actually quite a fun place where I don't go there as much as I should go, even though it's my Discord. But there's a lot of fun. Last night or this night, they had movie nights. I don't know what they were watching. I was sleeping. They have craft and chat, which means they are chatting a lot more than they're crafting. The ladies get a little bit raunchy in there. Just they have these naughty weather apps. If you're a member, you can go to the membership chat. Then there's a link to the Discord. If you're not a member, you can reach out to either me or one of the girls. Don't do me because I don't understand it. Or one of the mods, and they will help you get a link. It's not a pay-to-play Discord. You're more than welcome. We might just ask you, hey, John Bon Jovi, what's your name on YouTube? Because you might have a different name on Discord. Just to make sure you are you. The rules are pretty simple. Like here, be an adult. Don't do anything stupid, and everything will be fine. We live and let live, and we trust that you are grown up enough to handle yourself. So far, only 2 people have been banned. One of them for calling me in the middle of the night. Don't do that. I give you a lot of trust if I let you have my DMs. So please don't call me in the middle of the night, because you might be a little cray-cray. Especially, no, I'm not going to say that. I like EDB because I can listen to it while I work, and not really chat. Well, you can do that to my chat. Well, there's no, yeah. Barnacles are crustaceans like crabs. They attach on turtles and boats and causes. And those are the weird ones that I don't know why I see that guy who catches lobsters in Maine, but he's always clipping those little white thingies. Is that barnacles? Why do I watch a guy catching lobsters in Maine? I'm not a big fan of lobsters. I've never been to Maine. I don't like sailing. But it's kind of like the one with the dams and the blocked. Why do we watch it? I don't know. So I don't need to watch your other thing. Always. No, but it's really boring. It took me way too long today. There was nothing in it. I'm happy we did it on a Sunday where I should have had my football match running on the other side. Only come to Discord to shame us, lady. I don't do that. No, I sometimes go in chat, but I've just been working too much. Hey, Aussie. Where's Iris? She hasn't been around for a very, very long time. Love the pet chat. Jamie loves the pets as well. I know the guy you're talking about. Same. Just so you don't watch trains. Training videos does. Norwegian have, and I don't know if it's a tradition they do it at Christmas, but they have these long, because Norway is a very long, far apart country with a lot of mountains, and they have TV shows that is in. It's from the wheelhouse of a train, and it's just riding through Norway, and it's maybe 8 hours long, and it's on TV. Just a train ride. Nothing happens other than it's just a train going through, and it's amazing. It's kind of like watching Le Mans, the motor race. Nothing really happens for most of those 24 hours, but you just have it on for 24 hours. It's amazing. Best slow TV in the world. They have actually upgraded it now. They also have boats because they have a lot of small ferries in Norway. Not ferries, but boats. Ferries. So they sail for 8 hours. Why does it work? I don't know, but it's the greatest ever. I streamed for 2.5 hours on Friday. The Barnacle guy, I don't know. Tim Conway, Barnacle boy, I don't know. Yeah, I watched a 14-hour stream of a snowstorm in Colorado Friday. Yeah. Yeah, but it's when I'm doing cardio, I'm always listening to an audiobook because or else I would be sitting on cacti. But we have these little videos where you walk along, and I put that on, even though I can just look out over my city because it's right outside the window. But I still put on that little stupid walking through Barcelona. I don't know why it just works better than listening to an audiobook on itself and looking out the window because cardio is hell. I think it's the Schrodinger's blizzard. Was there or wasn't there a blizzard ever? LC has a guy that streams boats for hours. Haven't seen LC. LC moved to another platform. He constantly got yanked, and I'm not. I think it's the one. I can't remember what platform. He has been doing some. Hey, I'll be streaming over there, but haven't seen him in maybe a month. I haven't seen him. So yeah, I don't know. But everyone, it's 6:30. We just hit a 100 100 viewers. Thank you all so much. 90 minutes gone. What did we spend them on? I'm not sure anyone knows. But the good thing is we are not on with crusty panties like someone else had to be earlier today. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I'm back on Twit. If there's a Lake and Riley hearing tomorrow, I'll cover that. If not, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe I'll wash my my floor. I need to wash that as well. Tuesday. Maybe the McKinley, if we're not saving it for a speed run, we'll figure something out. But Have a great day. And thank you so much for joining this stupid little night stream again. And I'll be back at the same time on Tuesday. Hopefully, you will be too. That time, we will have a subject of nothing as well. Go say hi to wherever I sent you. Muffins in chat. Bye. Yes, we are talking to the Yanks because they don't do days.